As part of measures to deliver dividends of democracy to the people at the grassroots, the Delta State government has released 80% of electricity contract funds to connect all communities in Ndowka Nkwuani Federal Constituency to the national grid. This was revealed by the chairman of Ukwuani local government area, Possible Ajede, flanked by the chairman of Ndokwa East, Vincent Osilonya, and the chairman of Ndokwa West Council area, Obi Nzete. He emphasized that the contractors have received the contract funds and promised to deliver electricity connectivity to Ndokwa and Nkwuani people in 2 weeks.
Only 24 hours ago, when we converged at Kwale to address the people of Ndokwa Nation on the willingness and the readiness of government to restore light in the whole of Ndokwa Nation. But immediately after that meeting this morning, His Excellency the Deputy Governor called us on instruction of His Excellency the Governor of Delta State that of all they've collated to restore or to reconnect Ndokwa Nation to the national grid, that more than 80% of what they need to reconnect that general area to the national grid has been released. And then the contractors are mobilized back to site, and they are, in fact, giving an ultimatum to reconnect Ndokwa Nation to the national grid. So this address is to continue to assure our people back home that the government of Sheriff Oborowori is interested on how the welfare of the citizenry is going to be improved. He's a listening governor, and we, on behalf of Ndokwa Nation, are thanking him for listening to us. There are areas that are spotted that have light, like Obiaruku Committee, they have light. The Umutu Committee, they have light. If you move down to Ndokwa West, Oliogu Museti has light. So we are looking at those areas, those spots that does not have light. Like what have been released to the contractors is to begin to restore light in those areas that will not have light, like Umusadege area, reconnect them back to the national grid. Why other issues are being taken care of? Ogume, Onechokwane, Otagbono, and of course, if you come to Ukwuani local government, you see that of Ejokpo down to Ukwuani, yes, Umukwata, and then Akokuno.
He also disclosed that the connection of Ndokwa Nkwani communities to the national grid will not interfere with the Okpai Independent Power Plant project of the Transmission Company of Nigeria, an agency of the federal government going on in the area.
There are also other conversations with respect to building of a turbine in those areas. So it's not just focusing on the reconnection to national grid, but we're also looking at, the government is also looking at the possibility of also reconnecting, trying to resurrect turbine, gas turbine in those areas where we have gas deposits and gas stations. So that is what they are doing. Then for the issue of the IPP project has been also, they have extensively dwelled on that yesterday. And that process is on. You know, it's a federal government issue. Our honorable member representing the Ndowka Nkwuani Federal Constituency in House of Rep have been able to give up-to-date information on that subject matter. And we believe that before long, everything will work out well for Ndokwa Nation, and then we'll not have issue of light again in that area.
Quest Charles Kosipri reports that most communities in Ndokwa Nkwuani Federal Constituency have been living without electricity for a long time, despite their contributing huge quantities of crude oil and natural gas to the production output of Nigeria.